Hello, welcome back. Last time I did a Scattershot Holiday Hold, and it was a pretty good time. Reasonably quick though. Let's do something a little bit larger. I'm going to take on the Quest for the List today by Xindaris. So if you've watched my DROD LPs for a while, you'll know that I've had some ups and downs with Xindaris architecture. This was definitely an up. I was very impressed with everything that I saw here. Once upon a time, Santa's list was stolen by the Empire. After all, it was a very long and valuable record, hence contained the sort of knowledge which the Empire craved. That's phrased weirdly. Even if they didn't necessarily agree with Santa's decision of what naughty was, what was naughty and what was nice. Reading is hard. Fortunately, Santa kept a spare, but the location of the spare list was behind a blue door in the midst of a desolate, frozen waste with only the Aurora Christmasalis lighting it, full of horrible monsters and slightly less horrible puzzles. This was not a job for Santa, the elves, nor even poor Rudolph. No, this was a job for a Smite Master. Some elves recruited a bewildered Beathrow who had just been about to regale his nephews with the tale of Gunthrow for the 4th time to retrieve the spare list. In exchange, Beathrow would stay on the nice part of the list, no matter how many of his allied stalwarts and soldiers he got killed. That was challenging to read. Okay, yeah, so lighting is like this throughout the whole place. It's pretty neat. Gives it a very, very nice, distinctive aesthetic. Challenge, spawn less than 3 roaches and clear the room. Oh. Okay. So let's poke around for just... Oh, that's the exit. Okay, so that's the exit. I don't feel like that intro text was here the first time. Frame rate's a little lower here because of the lighting, but it's fine. It's certainly playable. Alright, so there's a room there that looks like that. Room here looks like that. There's a seating beacon here. I guess that's in case I want to... Oh, right. You're facing the wrong way, Steve! Well, I can't help it if somebody is in the way of my sword. Alright, so dopey guards here, not in proper formation. Okay, so Roach Queen, broken walls, bunch of colored doors and stuff. Not sure if they mean anything. I don't spot any trapdoors in this room. That doesn't mean there aren't any, but I can't see them. So, use all the orbs to get to the Conquer tokens, but don't touch that. There is a trapdoor, there are 2 of them. So I go in here and come out here, or the other way around. Spawn less than 3 roaches and clear the room, was it? Yes. Okay. Sounds doable, so don't step here or everything closes. There's no reopening any of this, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, the orbs also close their own doors, I see. So, while I need to hit the orbs, yes, really I need to just step on that with the Roach Queen and be able to toggle everything. So would not this be as simple as... what exactly? So what I need to... So when I drop this, I'm going to be over here, she'll end up there. So I'm going to chase north, then around to here, then have her stuckish. Okay, so ideally... Alright, so I see kind of what I want to do. Let me start with... Ooh, what exactly? So if I'm gonna be there, you end up there. I can keep you there for a moment while I get you to this spot. Okay, so I'm gonna chase you up there, then you end up there, and want to go this way, okay? And then I just kinda push you in here. I mean, that should be sufficient. I don't have to worry about any of this. Alright, I think that's as much as I technically need. This will cause eggs to be laid, so that's not yet. So Queen goes up here, that's great. Oh, but, might be okay. If I'm speedy enough, that's perfectly fine. Oh, well, Not as much as I would have hoped. So what if I leave that one for last, do this first, so that that stays in place. With a slightly different path here, I could have made this easier. So what did that say, less than 3 roaches? Something like that. Are these hot tiles or trapdoor gates? Trapdoor gates. I can't tell, all I see is something red. So I think the most sensible thing to do here would be to wait here until turn 29, go for that orb. Oh, okay, so until turn 28. It's fine. Oh, no it's not, because you're gonna do that. Oh. Okay, so that's the actual problem with this. Alright, well I can go around the other way and maybe have a better time. Let's try it. So this would mean I'm inserting you back in here. Give myself as much time as I can get. Which would be... oh, but you're gonna walk out too. Oh. Okay, so I know what I need. Alright, I can make this path better. So let's try a path that looks like... can I make this path better? I hope so. So I want it to go up, then over, and let's see, I can clear those and that's fine. I have to be selective now about what I break though, and that's getting kind of harder to do than I'd prefer. Yeah, I don't have enough room for this. I want to break just this, but I can't break just that. Yes I can. Watch. So I can, Alright. Broken wall carving. I'm gonna go in here like... oof, this won't work. Will it? I don't know, maybe. I have to think in some weird, unintuitive ways. I mean, this is fine, I can break that. That bit of wall does not matter. So, ooh. I think I've just made my problem worse by doing that. What am I trying to do? Spawn not too many roaches. Less than 3, right? Less than 3? Less than 3. Okay, so up to 2. So I need an angle where... oh boy. Okay. It's a start of something. Or it could be. Maybe. I mean, it's no good. Like, I want as few routes of ingress here as I can get. Like, I want to carve a path that looks like this. It goes up here, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. Because then the roach that's holding her in place would be still held, could be easily re-put in there, but I can't carve that few sections of this wall. I'm always going to carve more. I want to enter this on a diagonal, because that allows me access to 3 orbs without having to move the roach at all. But what I have to think about is what it means when I'm in this zone. So anywhere in that square, this roachy, well, anywhere in this square, I guess, the roach that will be here will be able to move here, which is why I want just this open and then that. Because that means then that this orb is also slightly problematic. So I'd have to be quick or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Theoretically, it seems like I could totally go over here and reach this orb and then get back in time, which would mean I'd want a smooth surface here. Okay, so break both of those, because I don't have time to go in here and get all the way back here. There aren't any tunnels that I can see. There are seeding beacons, so yeah. If I wanted to ditch this challenge and come back to it later, I could, but I don't. I'm doing it right now. So smooth surface here. And isn't that all that matters, pretty much? Let's see if that's all that matters. I don't have to start from the left, I could do it from the right. Yeah, so the theory was that it's not important as long as I have this intact, and these two as a smooth wall. I can do pretty much whatever path I want at this point. So let's try that one. And I'll go through here. Okay. Let's try it. And I can't just be quick. So now hang on, that's done nothing for me hitting this orb. I was only thinking about that one. So for hitting this orb, that roach is definitely going to get out of there and slide to a place where I don't want it. I could at least, like, catch it in a cup here. So let's, at the very least, provide for that. See how far that gets me. Oops. And if I'm doing that, I really need to go over here. Okay, so deal with the easy ones first. So those are the easiest. This one's pretty easy. So to do this, all I do is that. And get back with plenty of time to spare. Alright, so now I have a cup here to catch this roach. But the other one is going to overflow, so I need a 2-deep cup? Yes, okay. Reasonable. Alright, 2-deep cup. Didn't pay any attention to timing there, didn't end up mattering, that's good. I'm not stopping to think this through more thoroughly than I have so far. I'm just hoping my kind of intuition is going to do as much as it needs to do for this. Alright, so around this way. Wait as much time as I can, which is this much. I don't need her to lay an egg, I'd rather she didn't. Okay, well that seems perfectly good, and I can reinsert that roach if I desire. And when I'm to the north, that'll be fine. Yes, it looks like I built the correct structure here. Cool. Okay, I spawned 2 roaches, I stepped on the token, and now it's perfectly fine to hit this, right? I believe so. Complete. Efficient wall breaker. Not sure I'd say that, but I was careful about it. Alright, let's go see the guards. Facing the wrong way, Steve. Somebody's in the way of my sword, so it looks like I enter here and exit here. Okay. So they're gonna be chasing me. Alright, so this is a guard chase. There is 1 roach. Don't think I quite have time to turn my sword around and kill these guys, and I probably don't want to. I see those goblins. This is a hat. It will become clearer once I clear the room. So I think I need some, like, pressure plate holding boys, right? How will I kill them afterward, though? With this, probably. Yes. Okay. So pressure plate holding boys. I do need 2 of them, which makes this look tricky. Perhaps I can queue them up here. And have a... No? Okay, so I'm gonna need you kind of... Oh wait, you found your way to... Oh right, of course, brained. Right. I don't know why I was thinking of these as with unbrained movements. Guards are always brained. Alright, so now just don't die. Get him into position like this. Get them to turn their swords like that. And hope that you hit that. Can I swing that? No, you're gonna do this. And if I do that, you're fine. Okay, I did it. Goblins. That does indeed open with that, so I'm probably gonna want guard assistance with this. Well, my sword was the wrong way. Okay, so sword's gonna have to be more like that. Thanks, guards. And that's all I need you for. There's a... Okay, Steve's still there. Good old Steve. Yes, that was an opportunity. I will take it. That's not quite... It looks like one, but it's not actually. Alright. Simple goblin killing. Yeah, whatever. I'll just smash you against this wall. Hang on, I need to get you out. Oh. This is a problem, isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe I can pick him up on the way through here. Will you slide? You will. Okay, you're fine. And then if I can... Oh. Well, okay, so I guess I need to just be careful about the exact time at which I do that. Do it like that. Do it like this. There we go. Okay. Done. Alright, let's see about this. It's an ice maze with cracked orbs releasing a bunch of roaches in this room, not just the one. They're not brained. So both of those orbs release all of the roaches. So this is just kind of like find the route that's going to extract all the roaches. Okay, they do in fact need to be extracted. Alright, well this looks trial and error heavy, I guess is the way I would put this. I like the idea of having you both in the same place. I see no reason I would ever use any of the... well, no, not necessarily. Yeah, so as many roaches in the same place as I can get. This means that I can never use this route, so that's no good. Okay, so obviously that was wrong. Perhaps I want to not touch that path and instead use this one. I mean, this gets a roach out. Now if I go north here and extract those, then this is just not right. No, nothing about this works as far as I can see. So maybe I'm saying that both of these are coming out of this exit? I don't know. There were two different ways I could have started this. You're there. So I'd like to get you as close to that as I can get you. Alright, so all together... Cool. Yeah, the more of them that are all together in the same area, the better, I think. Alright, so this is definitely provably impossible right now, because these would have to traverse... No, they wouldn't. No, no, no. I was looking at it wrong. Alright, well that's annoying, but doable like this. Okay, so those two are to me. So then the question is, can I get these to all come... Feel like the problem is there are too many in there. And also, they're gonna go that way instead of the way I want them to go. So what if... I mean, I'm probably already dead here. Well, I'm not dead, I just have an unsolvable puzzle, right? Yes. Okay, so this is not a solution because, well, several reasons. Alright, so that went poorly for me. I could try this orb and make some different decisions along the way. I'd prefer to try instead to see how this orb would go for me. So both of those start moving. You'll end up paired up with you, you'll end up paired up with you, roughly speaking. Which is okay. So this would mean I'm making like a big circle around there and then coming all the way back and then back again. Yeah, there are 3 paths throughout, except here, that's only 2. So it'd be best if I went outer to inner, because I only need to access the inner portions when I'm ready to stab roaches. Okay, so far this seems plausible, so just use the outer ring. There's some extra ice here. I'm going to use this extra ice and attempt to do something cool with it. So I've grouped those up. It's not always the case that I want as many roaches together as possible, but it's mostly the case here, I think? Alright, and then those 2 I'd like to get out here, which it looks like I can. Okay, so I think I'm in good shape here. I worry for you, though. You may be my real problem here. But it looks like at the very least I can get these. Okay, so those are gotten. And at this point there's no reason to go over here except when I'm all the way on the way back. So I'm done with that part. Alright, so you are to me. But I think this is all wrong here, isn't it? Gonna have basically the same problem I had last time. No, I think I'm okay. If I turn around... Oh, almost. Depends on move order. Move order was kind to me. How nice. In the other move order, you would have ended up here instead. But in this particular move order, since it was nice to me, I can get them all. Nice. Okay. Cool. Game's working pretty hard to drop all that ice with this little bit of colored lighting. Second place. How nice. Alright, let's go here. Water skippers. In a weird little structure. Disarm tokens. That's a raft. Okay, so, what I spot with these water skippers is it looks as though I'm going to be coming in here disarmed, getting them to a place where I can safely drop some of their ice, then come back and lure them out and stab them with my sword. So this has to open with a toggle. Really? That's the only thing that opens this, and that's a hold toggle. Yeah, on and off. Wait, what? Is there another raft? I mean, there has to be, because nothing's getting on this plate otherwise. Where's this raft I'm not seeing? I mean, it can't be this one. This is confined to this bit of water. Anybody see a raft here? Is that one? No? I'm looking and I'm not seeing. There are no puffs, so I can't make my own ice. I get a staff, which doesn't help me push roaches across water. Those need to be held at some point somehow. Do I have to get the water skippers out and put them on these? That seems almost like what it is. Okay. Because I don't see any other way I'm gonna hold... Oh boy, I have to hold 4 of them. This is fascinating. Alright, so water skippers help me with roaches. I thought it'd be the other way around. How do I start this room? Not like that. Not like this, because that's Oh, that's shallow water. Okay, so that's fine. So I need to be able to get water skippers to me, but this doesn't help with that, as far as I can tell. Alright, so it looks like step 1's going to be create safety for Bithro by shoving them all together so that he can do something like this. I can just drop a bunch of this ice, like a whole bunch of this ice. Like, no reason to keep any of it around. Okay, so water skippers can be gotten out of there, sure. I have my sword back, sure. I have a staff, sure. Aha, I see it. So a water skipper can be extracted in a very specific spot right here. There we go. Alright, so I get a water skipper friend. Do I? Yeah, if I do this. Alright, so water skipper with staff. Always an interesting time. So I have to push you in such a way that you end up on there. Which I have not successfully done here. Could I bring you with me like this? No. Could I bring you with me like this? No. How do I want you? I can move you over there like that, and then maybe this will just be cooperative. It sure was. Okay, I'll take it. Problem is, when I step south of here, it doesn't matter. That roach is out, and that's all that needed to happen here. Okay. So now you need to be a holder for this pressure plate, and I need another one of your friends. Neat! This room's cool. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so you can just sit there. Roach. A roach can certainly go on this. I think I just want to kill this roach, though, because he's not really directly helpful to me. So why don't you just go in the water? I'll work with this skipper on this project, where I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time, I think. Almost. So I'm going to do this, get you there, and shove you like this. Perfect. Alright. Careful. That's cool. I can get you back out whenever I want, but I'm just going to leave you there. You're not important yet. I get 3 skippers for some reason. It seems like 2 would work just as well here. Should I put a roach there? I can't access that until it's already held, so no, it has to still be a skipper. But what's up with all this? All that is to re-extract the skipper because it'll be stuck there otherwise. I have to actually do an additional interaction with it there. Okay, let's do that one now since I'm thinking about it. Seems like these can more or less be done in any order. Alright, I'm going to shove you... How about there? Sure, looks good. Alright. This looked like it was going to be a lot harder than it's actually proving to be. Alright, so I just want freedom for you. Seems like there's a lot of extra ice. Oh dear, hold on, no. That's a problem. I'm thinking about something wrong in this section. What? Do I need an additional water skipper to sit here and hold you in place? That won't work. So the only way you're getting off that arrow... Oh, you can get off it in this direction. You're not stuck at all, because I can just do this. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Wasn't as much of a problem as it looked like. Okay, good. Alright. So, hey, guess what? I'm going to do the exact same thing I've been doing this whole time here. And just go in, face the right way, go in here at the right spot, and do this. There. Alright. And just one more. That all the way up there, okay? Who wants to be my friend? You again? Sure. So you're going to go... how? I suspect what I'll end up wanting to do is this. This should work. Ooh, okay. Actually, no. Because there's nothing here, I can't stand here with my stick there and push here to that. So what are my alternatives? If I face this way and the skipper is here, then I can push it in there. Can I engineer that situation? Ugh. Not like this. So you'd have to be there? How would that ever happen? Is that what all this is about? Now I could enter from over here and maybe have an easier time of it. Let's try that. So secretly maybe this is the actual challenge of the room. So I would want... well, none of this is any good. This could maybe be... well, how would that work? I'm not sure yet. If I could do that and have you there, maybe... but I can't. There's plenty of variations on that I can do, but this appears to be the hard one. I just don't see an obvious path from here to there. I found a not entirely obvious one, but it worked. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, I see what this is for now. Well, and now that I see what that's for, that means I have to redo some stuff. That's fine. So instead of moving, that means I have to redo a bunch of stuff, annoyingly. That's fine. The stuff I have to redo is not too major. I need to leave you there this whole time and work with your other friend, because you need to be used to liberate this one once I'm done with it. Alright. Small extra complication, not a big deal. It means I have to find a way to repeat this process, which is okay. I'm sure I can do it. So, I don't know, I did something like... I think I had him over there, and then just like... did something like this? I sure did. Okay. So then you will be liberatable. You got out. Why were you able to get out? Alright, so that means I actually have to place one there before I interact with this at all. Fantastic. Hey, let's go even further back. One of those room constraints that doesn't become clear until you either do a thorough analysis up front, or get to the end and realize there's more to the room than it looked like at first. Okay, so I do... that, okay? So with you dealt with, you stay there for the duration, you come here, and we'll do this next. Oh, hi Roach. Then, I liberate 2 at the same time, which is going to put me in some danger. Wait, no. But by going up here, that happens. Hang on, there's something I don't understand here then. How can I step up here? Without losing my access to getting out of here? It seems as though I can't. There's a wall there for some reason. I can move a light around. Oh boy, DROD does not like this. There's a nuance I'm missing here. Putting a roach there wouldn't help, because then I wouldn't be able to kill it at all. That's a wall. So what did the room look like initially? This means nothing. I can't ever go up there and come back. How do I untangle this? I can't leave you there. You get off that, and I can't re-put you there once I'm down here again. Going this way would mean nothing. You'll just step off. Hold on, is there another way to get north of this, like say over here? Does that go far enough north? Nope. So what am I missing then? Maybe I can use the roach somehow. I doubt it. How could that work? I don't think it can. Water skipper will step on land to bite me there. No, I mean, I certainly can't keep a stunned roach here for long enough, and even if I could, again, it would be stranded. So that's certainly not it. So it's like there's some other element of this room I'm not thinking about that can solve this problem for me. This force arrow doesn't turn off in any way. Neither does that one. Not that it would matter. Those are toggled by each other. This is the only path that goes north enough. Like this specific... I have to step here. How do I step here and get back out of this? Like, that's the entire problem I have to solve. I must step here and then end up on the other side of this door again. Any step north of this row seems as though it would clear anything that I have on this pressure plate off of that pressure plate. Moving this water skipper can't really help me. Pushing roaches around seems as though... I might see something. What if this was a roach? What if I brought a roach along with me up here? Like, kind of like this, almost? Or wait, can I just reinsert this skipper onto this plate as I come around? Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, so I was thinking counterclockwise, so if I'm going clockwise, I might be able to just reinsert the skipper. And it seems as though I should be able to totally do that without too much trouble. Okay, that's all I was missing. Alright, that wasn't that complicated. I didn't go far enough north. Oops. Whole point of going up here was to go up here. There we go. And this protects me for just a moment. That protects me for longer. Okay, that's what all those walls are for. Got it. It wasn't some crazy complicated thing. It was actually pretty simple. Okay, yeah, this room is not a nasty room. It's actually pretty simple. You just have to pay a little bit of attention, that's all. Just a little bit of attention and everything is cool. Great! Alright. I'd like a sword, but I can't have one, so how am I going to kill those skippers? Is that shallow water? No. I can't platform to it. Uh-oh, how am I going to kill those skippers? There's a sword token there. I was looking at these, thinking they were the sword tokens, and not seeing this one, much more obvious one somehow. Whoops. Yes, that's fine. There we go. There we go. Okay. A little bit of blundering happened in that room, but it's all good. Cool. Okay, so there's like, I don't know, a few more rooms. I think this is larger than just the 9-room square that it would look like it is. Yeah, that goes off that way. There's a bunch of rooms here. Alright, cool. I'll see you next time for more of this.